Mythical Creatures, Truths and Tales, Part 1, Introduction. I am sure that most of us, if not all, have heard about dragons, unicorns, or giants before, but did you know that some of them actually existed? Although there are some forms of these creatures today, the Bible describes them a bit differently, and among these creatures include the behemoth, leviathan, dragons, unicorns, giants, and even griffin-like creatures. Although giants are not necessarily creatures as they have human qualities, I am including them because the giants of today are nothing like the giants of ancient times. Additionally, people debate the descriptions of these creatures, comparing them, or even saying that these creatures are of today, but in a different form. Or perhaps they were not described correctly in the Bible. Therefore, I will break these creatures down in different parts and describe them from a biblical perspective, with some discovery thrown in for additional support, although God's word stands firm in its own right. I believe all truth comes from God's word, and if we truly want to understand something, we need to turn to Him and what He has to say. Otherwise, we will be led away and deceived by the lies of this world. I do not know about you, but I do not like being deceived and lied to, and I believed so much of the wrong things for so long because I did not know any better and was not seeking the truth through His word. Thank the Lord that He awakened me and opened my understanding in addition to revealing His truth through His word, the Holy Bible, to me. If we do not read God's word for ourselves, feeding our soul and spirit His truth, we can easily be deceived. We will also starve our spirit and soul, causing corruption to well up within. Although this, the facts about mythical creatures, does not really have much impact on our relationship with God, I felt it would be fun to explore what really existed, or interesting if nothing else, to discuss some of the creatures that God created in the beginning. We go to church, to a congregation, to learn His truth about the gospel and salvation, how to walk close with God, and lead others to Christ, whilst fellowshipping with each other, and not necessarily learning about dragons, leviathan, and unicorns. So, I will talk about them and reveal to you some of the creatures that God created using His word, and some discoveries made by man in recent times that may no longer exist. Or possibly, they may be on some undiscovered island in the middle of the ocean, or in the deeps of the ocean, living their lives away from society, doing their own thing, enjoying peace from the chaos of the world. As I spoke about in the Creation Accounts series I put together, there is still much of the ocean and jungles that have yet to be discovered, so it is feasible that we have yet to uncover some of the mysteries that God has created. Whatever the case may be, let us uncover the creatures of before times and see what masterpieces God has created, potentially learning about something new. Let us explore into the unknown and see what God will reveal to us, and may God be glorified and honored through it all.